The other day, I was late to work. I rushed to my car, and as I unlocked the door and got behind the wheel, I realized that somebody had stolen my CD player. Now, CD player, I also rhyme plus listen to instrumentals all the time, mixed with a little of everything else. So sometimes music can change my vibe. And as I started to drive, I thought, this shit is a poem. Because me without music is like Beethoven never composing or John Lennon being unable to imagine. I need my music. It's like a sky without stars or Jimmy without a guitar. It's like the Yankees without titles. It's like watching old ESPN basketball clips without slams from Michael. It's like the Jackson 5 with no fans of Michael. It's like Star Wars without Chewbacca. George Bush without his father. Bruce Lee without his mantra. It's like the human body 7 days with no liquids. It's like a porn star with some limp shit. It's like a pimp on a strip with mad work but only got one thick chick to spending all the money and chicken strips and biscuits for real. It's like actors without scripts, sailors without ships, Latinas without hips. Like Black Power without that fist. Music takes the edge off. Me without it, it's stress, y'all. It's what possesses, yet still what I express with. My emotions invested. Me with no music, senseless. It's like hip-hop with no drums, like the projects without slums, like banks without money, like Caribbean resorts without weather that's sunny, like the Looney Tunes and no Bugs Bunny. Come on. It's not funny. Me without music is just a whole lot more confusing. I need to have it every day or I lose it. It's like a doctor without patients, a fireman without fires, or a professor without students. It's like a writer without thoughts, a carpenter without a hammer, or an athlete without sports. It's like the USA without Louisiana. It's like an English teacher with bad grammar. It's like hip-hop without hammer. Just playing, y'all, just playing. It's like the Atlantic Ocean, the complete, vast, wide area of the Atlantic Ocean without water. It's bad. It's like LA without riots or a plane without a pilot. It's like a powerful party being plagued in silence. It's like the CIA without violence. It's like the Bareburger here without all these people. It's like El Grito de Puertas without Chilo. It's like my man Run without his Adidas. It's like a sound system without speakers. It's like hip-hop without Herc and Bambaataa. It's like the earth without some light for some light to sprout out of. Me without music is like a vocalist with no vocal cords. No inspiration like light bulbs without electricity. Listen, me, it's like the hungriest person in the world with nothing to eat. It's like honesty without truthfulness or a couple without Cupid. Me without music provokes uptight attitudes like we without the 60s or 70s or Rakim without Eric B or Public Enemy without Flav, rocking the clock and hype. So by now, the point of this poem should be obvious, alright? Me with no music, man, that shit is just not right. Thank you. Tonight. Like Advocate of Word said, I do have some books and CDs if anybody's interested. It's called The Rewind Button. Sometimes I just want to beat on the drum. I want to ride a horse into the sunset, catch my own food, skin and cook it, savor the taste as I examine the stars and pollution-free skies over a fire that I built for the occasion. Sometimes I want to rid myself of my phone, smash remote controls, chop down telephone wires, sabotage satellites, and live without the internet or video games. I want to tell stories to groups and read books by candlelight, take cold showers and bathe in rivers. Sometimes I just want to beat on the drum. Sometimes I just want to scratch a record, bask in the essence, master the seconds, just catch my breath and take my time. Or run till my lungs tire and exert the type of exhaustions our elders experience. I want to grow my own food sometimes and live in a nation that hasn't built itself on hypocrisy. You might call me crazy, but sometimes I want to rid myself of all this technology. Hit the rewind button, go back. Remember what it is to subsist, to exist, like ancestors lived, to last. Sometimes I just want to take it back. Sometimes I just want to walk. I just want to reach back and grab what we lost. Remember how to survive without the static. Free from all the frequencies and all the commercialized commercials that are always out there scheming and deceiving to hurt you. I want to defragment my brain from all this push propaganda. I want to undo my programming. See, now we put food on our dish from the store, but how many of y'all have ever gone fishing before?
Yeah.
Because if the lights went out right now, we'd be wishing we all were a little more aware of the things we're so quick to ignore. But wait now, there's a new update. How technology feels like a treasure and a curse in the same instance. See, we save time, but can we really save time? This age, this way we have become. Everyone, tell your daughters and sons to never take for granted what they've been handed. Some say we come from one of the laziest countries on the planet. Sometimes I just want to talk to people about that instead of texting them. Sometimes I just want to talk to humans instead of talking to computers and recording messages. I want to converse about things that really have meaning. Hang glide off the spirit of being. Because for every corner cut, every loophole learned, every advantage acquired and trick taught, there is something leaving, left fleeing, because people are forgetting how to be people. I said people are forgetting how to be people with these robotic gestures, how we cling to electronics, raise LCD screens to our faces at the instance of impatient distraction. Sometimes I just want to abandon the future and dig up the past. I want to roam the land freer than wild species without property rights, greedy claims, and land deeds. I want to experience the earth without the idea of ownership, where everything is everything and you adapt off what you need to without losing any other aesthetic. Man, seasons go and seasons come, but I swear it when I say that sometimes I just want to beat on the drum and become one with the past. Thank you.
Chilo, you can check him out